Courier Post and Philadelphia Inquirer. Notice appears in the legal notice section of the Courier Post stating the time, date, location, and the formal action will be taken at that time. Notice was also posted with the Township Clerk. As President, I declare this to be a legal meeting of the Board of Education. Roll call, Mr. Oberg.
Mr. Brown. Mr. Copeland.
Present.
Mr. McDevitt. Dr. Maloney.
Present.
Mr. Scargill.
Here.
Mr. James Wilson. Mr. Rodriguez. Mr. Wynn. Here. Mr. O'Brien.
Here.
You have a quorum.
Thank you, Mr. Redford. Mr. McDevitt, Mr. Rodriguez, and Mr. Brown will be on the board. They will not be able to attend tonight. Please stand for salute to the flag.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Okay. Mr. Scargill? Normally, Mr. McDevitt makes the motions for us. If you do that for us tonight, Mr. Scargill?
Yes, I will make the motion. If I can't make the motion, because I won't be supporting, I will let you know.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Scargill. Okay. May I have a motion for approval of the minutes?
Move it. I'd like to put a motion on the floor to move the minutes dated June 21st conference, June 21st executive, June 21st executive 2, June 28th business, and June 28th executive.
Second.
We have a motion and a second on the question. Roll call, Mr. Oberg.
Mr. Copeland.
Yes.
Dr. Maloney.
Yes.
Mr. Scargill.
Yes.
Mr. Wynn.
Yes, on the hall meeting on June 15th.
Mr. O'Brien.
Yes.
Resolution passes.
Now, next we will have report of the zone PTA. Do we have someone from the zone PTA here tonight? Okay, we're going to move on to public comment agenda items only. The Pennsauken Township Board of Education recognizes that the schools are the concern of all members of the community. With this in mind, the Board of Education welcomes and solicits input from the public during the regular monthly business meeting. Members of the community are afforded an opportunity to express their views. It does, however, respectfully suggest that citizens attempt to resolve concerns by speaking directly to school administrators before bringing it to the board. Individuals with a relevant interest in the functions or duties of the board are invited to speak a maximum of 5 minutes on any one issue. You are required to give your name and address before speaking.
I see seeing none.
Yes.
I make a motion to close public session of the
Second.
meeting.
Motion second, all in favor? Opposed? Motion passed. Unanimous, Mr. Oberg.
Thank you.
Mr. Pirulli, do we have anything from the board solicitor for public session?
No.
Report of committees of the Board of Education. Do we have any report from the committee?
Yeah. The language, the superintendent really request policy committee meeting to review one particular policy. Unfortunately, the software noted we were not able to convene the meeting, but we will do it.
Thank you, Mr. Nguyen. Any other report on committees?
President,
Yes.
I was wondering if we could be provided with an update on our search for a full-time business administrator. It's a process that's been going on for over a year now, I believe. Recently, I haven't heard any updates, so I just was wondering if either you or the superintendent could provide the board and the public with an update of the status of that search.
Thank you, Mr. Cook. I'm going to turn that over to the superintendent.
Sure. Currently, the position is posted, and it states until filled. We are in the process of reviewing previous candidates to see if we can go back and identify anybody who perhaps we missed. But the position is currently open, and we are taking applications and reviewing them as they come.
Thank you.
May I ask a question, Mr. President?
Sure. Yes, you may.
Superintendent, what steps have been taken to advertise that position, and, how current are those steps? I mean, maybe something that was done 3 months ago, 4 months ago, something done within the last month?
We've currently expanded our network to advertise, and actually, Kurt, could you name the actual areas that we're advertising the position?
Which was advertised with New Jersey Hire. We've advertised with the association, and we've advertised with Advertising.
Have we done any newspaper advertisements?
Not closing.
We have reviewed the cost of advertising through the newspaper. And, I believe that was not too long ago, and it's a significant amount in terms of.
Is this the Inquirer, or the Courier, or both, or the
Both. And,
Star Ledger?
we didn't do the Star Ledger, but Mr. Ober, we talked about advertising in the Courier and the Inquirer.
Do you have any idea? My suggestion would be that unless you're telling us that you've had some recent applicants from these publications and sites that.
We had, I want to say two that were reviewed. Recent, very recent. So hopefully I can give an update to personnel committee, just so that we're working.
Again, Mr. Oberg has done a fine job as an interim superintendent, but we need to fill that position. We need to get a permanent person in there and move forward. I think we all recognize that. I'm not saying that we don't, but I think we need to really put a full court press on that. If it comes down to expending a few dollars for advertising, I would support that.
That's good.
I'm on 11% rather than 11% of the board. I would certainly support that.
We are aggressively searching for candidates, and we're trying to reach out to other networks so that we put the word out that we are looking.
Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Cook. Very good point. Any other old business?
Mr. President, I have just a piece of old business. Last week at our conference meeting, we had the opportunity to talk a little bit about the student code of conduct that we're trying to formulate, and I just wanted to inform the board that there was actually an advisory opinion that was handed down 2 days ago, on July 24th. Not sure if anybody's had the opportunity to see it, and it speaks directly to what should and by statute can go in the code of conduct. So now that that's been handed down, I'm sure the administration probably has a little work to kind of, weave that back in, and I'm looking forward to seeing the revised student code of conduct with that now taken into account.
Thank you, Dr. Milley. I was not aware.
That's different than the opinion that came out on the 24/7. The 24/7 policy, discipline policy, this is a separate document.
No, it's the same.
Same.
Yes.
Okay, any new business?
I have some old business too.
Sorry, Mr. Stark.
Okay,
Yes, please.
We are moving forward with our superintendent's document.